And so when they pulled out a denarius, the Roman currency, they exposed themselves right then and there as people who were part of the occupation, as people who were oppressors, whether they were Jewish or whether they were Roman, it didn't matter. These people were part of the occupation. And Jesus exposed them, and he exposed their motives in that very moment, just by asking for the coin. Because that coin had Caesar's face on it. And what he said back to them is he said, give what is due to Caesar, and give what is due to God. And they looked at him, Scripture says, in astonishment. And the reason they were astonished is what Jesus said is basically nothing. Nothing is due to Caesar. Everything belongs to God. Because Caesar is not God, and the occupation of Israel was not legitimate. So nothing should be given to Caesar. And that threw them for a loop. Jesus was clever this way. He could say things in a way that would confuse people, make people ponder, and keep them out of trouble for a little while until they finally put him on the cross. Now the question for us is, should we pay taxes to our government? Well, yes, we should pay taxes to our government. It's part of the common good. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes I don't like it because I don't like the way that our government always spends our money. I get angry about the amount of money that we spend on the military. I get angry that we don't spend enough money on foreign aid. Imagine if we spent all of our money that we spend on the military on foreign aid instead. That would be just peacemaking. But we don't do that. But if we don't pay our taxes, if we don't help build up the common good, then people go hungry. People go hungry, and economic inequality grows. So what's left for us to do as people of faith is to advocate for a faithful budget, one that decreases military spending and that increases our investment in children, our investment in families, our investment in healthcare. Now this is the point where people always say Chuck Currie is a partisan liberal Democrat, and he's giving you talking points from the Democratic National Committee. But I'll tell you this. I write op-ed pieces that are critical of Republicans, like Paul Ryan, when he introduces budgets that would decimate human service fundings. But I have absolutely no trouble writing op-eds about President Obama's spending either. Challenging him on Social Security. When he tried to cut Social Security benefits 2 years ago, he reversed course directly after my op-ed. I take full credit. I challenged the president to do more to fight poverty. Challenged the president to do more to help homeless kids. As a minister, you don't take an oath of party. You take a vow of obedience to God. And I think that's true for all of us who are Christian. We should be involved in the political process. We should be involved in our country, in our life. Democracy is a wonderful thing. It means that we can debate issues without hurting one another, without killing one another. Hopefully. When it works. But our primary allegiance is to our God. Our God who says that the greatest commandment is to love our neighbor and to love God. And that is not possible as long as so many people are living in poverty and living in hunger. Amen.
Amen.